Over 2 million children a year are being sucked into the deepest recesses of hell. If we do nothing, someday it's gonna reach the likes of you.
The surprise box office hit, The Sound of Freedom, has called attention to the shocking reality and prevalence of human trafficking, an estimated $150 billion industry. Heisman Trophy winner and former NFL player Tim Tebow has just launched a new campaign within his Tim Tebow Foundation aimed at fighting human trafficking and rescuing children. He joins me now. Tim, great to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Maria. Thank you for having me. Thank you for talking about this issue that is one of the, what I would believe is one of the biggest evils in the world. And, you know, we've been fortunate to be fighting against this evil of human trafficking for about 10 years now. But one of the other issues that is arising and has been growing like crazy, unfortunately, is this issue of CSAM, which is child sexual abuse material. And there's a bunch of different databases, but in just one of the databases, law enforcement data, 1,000 boys and girls who have been getting abused, and their identity is unknown. Their location is unknown. And so this birthday campaign for me and for our foundation for my 36th birthday is called the Unknown Campaign, because there are so many boys and girls that are unknown. Their identity, their location is unknown. But we know that God knows them and that he loves them and that he's called us to do everything we can possibly do to get to these boys and girls. And that is our heart with this campaign, to bring law enforcement together, to be able to train and equip as many people as we can in this fight, to be able to also create as much prevention through legislation, education, awareness, to get to as many of these boys and girls as possible, because they have been going through abuse for far too long, and too many of us have looked the other way. And now it's time that we stand on the line and do everything we possibly can for these boys and girls.
Well, this is so important, Tim, and I want to get your take on why you've chosen to focus your time and resources on this issue, what the mission ultimately is, because a lot of people don't even realize that this is happening in America. I mean, we hear these stories at the wide open border and drug cartels involved in this, but what you're talking about is actually just a secret, hidden, crime right here within our country.
And we can't keep it secret. We can't keep it under the radar. It's something that we have to be able to talk about, to communicate. People have to be aware of it, but then also we have to take that awareness and bring it into action. And why we are called in this is because we believe that we have been called to fight for the most vulnerable people around the world. And this is a group of some of the most vulnerable boys and girls that are being tortured, that are being abused, and that nobody even knows for the most part that it's happening, or their identity or their location. And so our heart is to be able to identify them, to locate them, and then ultimately to bring them to freedom and to rescue, and so that they can experience the faith, hope, and love that they're so deserving of.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned God and our faith. I know you have a very strong faith, but we got a new poll from Gallup this week, and it reveals, among other things, that Americans' faith in God and in heaven is eroding. What are your thoughts on this poll and others that show more Americans are actually turning away from religion and turning away from God and our traditional values, Tim?
Well, that's definitely something that is disappointing. But at the same time, I would want to share a little bit of the other side is that I've seen also statistics on Gen Z, how they're so open to things of faith, to things about God, to things about the Bible and Jesus. And so while some people may be turning away, you also got a young population that is very open to asking questions. And I think it's our job as believers to be able to share and love them and share the truth in love with people, and also I think do it humbly, because I think one thing that happens in church is people look at the people in church and they say, well, you know, they're hypocrites. And the truth is we all are, because we're all fallen and we're all messed up. But the amazing thing about Christianity is that we get to serve someone that has never messed up, has never screwed up. And so we get to point people not to us, but to Jesus. And when they see and experience who Jesus is, what he has done for us, his love for humanity, for all of us, that's what changes lives.
And thanks be to God for that. Tim, it's great to talk with you. Thanks very much for being here.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Maria. Appreciate you.
All right. Tim Tebow, and I appreciate you. Good to see you.